I think if I'm not mistaken. I think red, like anything that has red in it, um, is good for blood circulation. Like you were saying, like Mosai designed each color fruit with each with different functions.
Ain't cayenne pepper red?
Cayenne pepper, cayenne pepper is red.
Saying vegetables is red.
Yeah, green. You know what green do?
Yeah.
You know, red blood circulation. Because everything, like the brother said, everything gonna be a synergy.
Yeah.
Like Mosai created plants, but Esau he takes them down, he destroys them.
That's right.
You know, you watch documentaries on plants, trees, and you see that plants and trees are actually alive.
Yeah.
And they actually go to war with one another. They actually fight each other. They territorial. They communicate. You know, if a plant or tree is being attacked by a predator, they're able to release a hormone into the air and bring a predator to get rid of that insect that's destroying the plant.
Yeah.
So,
You know what's proof that everything operates in synergy? The kingdom of heaven is called the land of milk and honey. How do you get milk? You get milk by having fresh vegetation for the goats and the lambs and the cows to eat so they can produce that milk. The bees gotta take the pollen from the fruit and from the flowers to make honey. That's proof that everything will be in synergy. That means the sunlight gotta be on point.
That's right.
That means the moon gotta be on point to operate the groundwater under the ground so the plants can get fed. Everything will operate in accord, man. It's gonna be beautiful, man. You're gonna see different colors, different creatures, man. You know?
Hey, well, they showed you all that in that movie Avatar.
Yeah,
You know, everything was connected. And then who came in there to take some resources? Esau.
A disruptor.
You know, Navi is supposed to represent what Navajo.
Yeah.
You know?
They look like Gadite.
That's why you had Edomites killing themselves after they saw that movie. Look that up. You know what I'm saying?
No boy, didn't he move out of the state, out of the country? James Cameron, he made that movie?
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Ezekiel 39:7.
Yep.
So will I make my holy name known in the midst of my people Israel.
Go ahead.
And
So,
I will,
and they ain't gonna be known amongst Israel. Go ahead.
and I will not let them pollute my holy name anymore.
Go ahead.
And the heathen shall know that I am the Lord, the Holy One in Israel.
So the heathen gonna know that too. Go ahead.
Verse 21, and I will set my glory among the heathen, and all the heathen shall see my judgment that I have
They're
executed.
gonna see all the stumblers and the destruction. They're gonna see the Most High raising us up. Go ahead.
In my hand that I have laid upon them. So the
That means
house,
they're gonna know it's the Most High. They're gonna say, oh God, Christians mad at us. I'm not gonna say that. Go ahead.
so the house of Israel shall know that I am the Lord their power from that day and forward.
Go ahead.
And the heathen shall know that the house of Israel went into captivity for their iniquity.
So the heathen gonna know, oh, that's the reason why they went into slavery. Because they sinned against the Lord. Not because we were strong enough to conquer them. Oh, now we get it. Go ahead.
Because
They gonna know the real reason why. They're gonna know why Columbus came over here. And why the Pilgrims came over, why the Spaniards and the Portuguese and the French came over here. And the English, go ahead.
because they trespassed against me, therefore I hid my face from them.
Right, he hid his face from us. He wants to take away that head from us. Because we sinned against him, we broke his law. So he allowed them to come and take us down. Go ahead.
And gave them into the hand of their enemies.
Go ahead.
So they fell all by the sword, according to their uncleanness, and according to their transgressions have I done unto them, and hid my face from them.
Go ahead.
Therefore, thus said the Most High, now will I bring again the captivity of Jacob, and have mercy upon the whole house of Israel.
Yeah, he got mercy upon the whole house of Israel, because eventually 2/3 they gotta come back. Go ahead.
And will be jealous for my holy name. After that, they have borne their shame and all their trespasses whereby they have trespassed against me when they dwelt safely in their land and none made them afraid.
Go ahead.
When I have brought them again from the people and gathered them out of their enemies' land,
You know what that is? That's Revelation the 5th chapter, and Revelation the 7th chapter. Those that was in white robe, speaking different languages from every kindred and tongue. That's going into. Come from different lands. Go ahead. They got to look the scriptures up. Go ahead.
and am sanctified in them in the sight of many nations.
Go ahead.
Then shall they
So
know
in the same many nations, it's going to show the Most High being sanctified in us. They're going to see the Most High bestowing His blessings upon us. Go ahead.
Then shall they know that I am the Most High, which caused them to be led into captivity among the heathen, but I have gathered them unto their own land, and have left none of them any more there.
So He's going to gather all Israelites from all lands they were scattered. It's not going to be one Israelite. What about that one Israelite over there? Nope. All Israelites going to be gathered from wherever land they are to the kingdom. Go ahead.
Neither will I hide my face any more
That's
from them.
the 1/3. That's what we're talking about. Neither will He hide His face from among us no more. Meaning what? He's going to always be there with us. Because most of our spirit was always with us. He just took away that hedge to allow nations to come in. When you go to Deuteronomy, it tells you beneath are the everlasting arms. Like in Genesis, I think that's Deuteronomy 32 or 33. Beneath are the everlasting arms. Arms represent help. When somebody need help, what do? They reach out their arm. So arms represent help. The Most High was always right there. That's how we was never exterminated. But the Most High doesn't turn His faith to us in regards to Him taking away that protection from us. Go ahead.
For I have poured out my spirit upon the house of Israel, saith the Most High.
This is Ezekiel 11, verse 17. Matter of fact, I'm going to start at 16, man. All right? Because going into what the brothers said, man, Jake scattered through all the countries, and only an elect of Israel, which we call Jake, all right, this is the 12 tribes, are going to make it on this go-around, man. This is going to be the second and most greatest deliverance, all right, and ever to happen to our people, and it's going to be pretty much the final deliverance, all right, because Jeremiah 49:12 says, therefore ye rejoice, for you have drunk, my people that have drunken of this cup have assuredly drunken, and they shall not drink of it anymore, because the punishment of their iniquity is accomplished. But we're heading towards that great deliverance, which our iniquity and our punishment is going to be accomplished.
I got some for you.
Yeah, bro.
You said we're approaching a deliverance we're never going to see the sea again. It's Jeremiah chapter 16. What's it?
I think if you work in the city this year, you're also going to be right on.
I think 14. Jeremiah 16 verse 14. It says, therefore, behold, the days come, said the Lord, that it shall no more be said, the Lord liveth that brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt.
Right, because that was the first major deliverance that the Most High did for Israel, man. All right? It was well known and well documented abroad, all right, throughout all the nations, okay? We read that in the books of Joshua. We read that in the different historical accounts, how all the nations felt so afraid of Israel because they saw what the Most High did, all right, in Egypt in delivering His people.
That's right.
Okay? Well, the Lord is about to do that again, and it's going to be far more greater. All right? So that's what the scripture's saying. It's not going to be no longer said that the children of Israel come from Egypt, because this deliverance that's about to come is going to outdo that one. Go ahead.
Therefore, behold, the days come, said the Lord, that it shall no more be said, the Lord liveth, that brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt. But the Lord liveth, that brought up the children of Israel from the land of the north.
From the land of the north. So where would the children of Israel be? All right, and this the second great deliverance, the land of the north. What you know as North America, all right, is that land of the north in the scriptures. America is that land of the north in the scriptures. The Western Hemisphere, you can get that in Isaiah 59. Feel the name from the Lord of the West. The name of the Lord West. So that's where we at right now. We're right here in America. The children of Israel is in slavery right here in the land of the North America. North America, man. So this is where the great deliverance is going to take place. Okay, where you're going to see a bunch of so-called UFOs. A bunch of so-called UFOs litter the skies. All right? and they're going to be shooting laser beams on so-called white people. All right? And they're going to be delivering so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. That's the day of judgment that the Most High is speaking of. And
That's the glory and the faith, the glory and the faith of the saints of the Most High.
That's right, man. This is what we looking forward to. Go ahead, brother.
That's right. It says, but the Lord liveth that brought up the children of Israel from the land of the north and from all the lands whither he had driven them.
Yeah, all the lands, see, that's the spirit. All the lands where the Lord had driven our people, man. Because there was a what? A great scattering. All right? The scripture, that's right. The scriptures call it, or excuse me, the history calls it a diaspora, man. All right? Okay? A great scattering. Hey, James said, what? To the 12 tribes scattered abroad. Okay? Who are the 12 tribes? You Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, so-called, man. All right? And the elect of us is going to be delivered from here, the land of the north. Go ahead.
Which proves that there what? That there are Israelite foreigners.
That's right, brother.
That there are Gentiles. That's what that means, you know. That's what one of the many scriptures that prove that.
That's right. That's right.
You know? And here it is, and it's in the scripture that talks about a deliverance that's going to trump the other known most biggest deliverance in the scriptures, man. Here it is mentioning it's mentioning that point about the Gentiles. So the Gentiles is, like we always bring out, is a big issue, man. One of the biggest mysteries in the scriptures. It says, but the Lord liveth that brought up the children of Israel from the land of the north and from all the lands whither he had driven them.
Right. Deuteronomy 28, verse 64. And I will scatter thee among all nations. All right?